Hello, everybody. I am going to do a walkthrough of the syllabus for Psych 1. I'm doing this recording for spring 2023. So let's get started. Okay, so here's your syllabus. So the first thing that I want to say is that I'm gonna walk you through it, but I'm not gonna read you every word. It is your responsibility to read the syllabus and to understand what is in it. This video is just here to kind of help you with that a little bit. So make sure that you read it in full. Okay, so my name is Lark. You can call me Lark. You can call me Professor. Whatever makes you happy. Just not hey you or anything like that. I do respond to all of my course email within 48 hours, Monday through Friday. So what you need to understand about that is that if you send me something on Thursday night, you very well might not get a response until the following week. I try really hard to, kind of be on top of my class email, but on the weekends, you might not get as quick a response as you want. So just keep that in mind. I do want you to make sure that you visit my instructional website. There's a lot of stuff there that might help you. So make sure that you click on that link when you have a chance. Okay, so there is an optional discussion. The discussion, the Q&A and chat discussion, you can get to by clicking this discussions link over here. There's other ways to get to it, of course, but that is one way. Another really good way of doing that is on the course homepage. There's the link to it right here. And that'll take you also to that discussion. Okay, so the class, psychology, general psychology covers a lot of the same stuff, whatever class you take and from whoever you take it from. But my class is a little bit different because I'm not a psychologist, I'm a social worker. So my bend is to try to figure out how to help you tie whatever it is that we're working on in any particular module to your own life, your own experiences, to have you reflect on yourself and on your family and on, like the things going on around you and your own study habits, for example, that sort of thing. So this class, the assignments that you have are going to, of course, relate to the module that we're doing, but they're not necessarily going to be about regurgitating whatever it is that you read in your book. It's going to be applications most of the time, and it's going to be applications with regard to your own life. So hopefully a lot of this stuff will be useful to you and to teach you some skills and to help you be self-reflective. That's my goal anyway. There are no synchronous meetings for this class. So what that means is we don't meet on Zoom, nothing like that. If you want to come to office hours, I do that on Zoom, but the lectures that you will be watching are going to be watched on your own time. You have a module a week in this class, and you don't necessarily even have to watch the lecture first. A lot of the time, it makes sense to do other parts of the module first, but the lectures are all recorded. You watch them when you have time, and then you work on whatever else is involved in the module. You do absolutely have weekly due dates, so you need to be paying attention to those. We just don't have any class meetings. This is your textbook. People do fine with older versions of the textbook. Canvas, if you don't feel comfortable with Canvas, there's some things in Module 0 that you're going to want to take a look at, some videos and other resources. These are some important dates for class. The one that I want to draw a special attention to is the last day to drop without a W. So a W on your transcript is no big deal unless you have a whole bunch of them. But like the last day to drop without a W is February 16th. And if you want a refund, that last day is February 8th. Okay. So if you stop doing your work for 2 weeks, you might get dropped. So if you are having something going on, please let me know so that like I don't drop you for not showing up to class, right? The thing that I want to talk to you about here about the late policy. So there are some things that are just not accepted late. So I'm down here right now. So the discussion forums, I believe we have 4 discussions this semester, and how they work is that your initial post is due, well, except for the introductions discussion, your initial post is due on Wednesday, and then your reply is due on Saturday. And after that Saturday time has passed, that discussion locks and you can no longer contribute to it. So you're not going to be able to get any points at all if you don't participate by that time. And the reason why that is because, of course, it's a discussion, right? So, discussions happen in a certain period of time and then they're over. So you're going to lose that chance to have those points if you don't participate on time. The other thing that doesn't really have a lot of leeway are quizzes and exams. If you have an extenuating circumstance and can produce a note or something, like we can talk about that. But in general, they are not accepted late. But everything else, all the assignments and everything else, is accepted late. Life happens. So there's generally a 10% penalty, sometimes more, sometimes less. Sometimes I don't penalize at all, especially if you reach out to me and say, like, there's a reason for this. So, just communicate with me about it. Grading. So the important thing that I need you to understand about grading, most of the points for this class do not come from exams. Okay, so most of the points in this class come from doing your homework. So do your homework. When extra credit is offered, absolutely do the extra credit, because I will tell you, this happens every semester. Somebody ends up getting like a 69.9%, and I do not round up. So, if you get a 69.9%, I can't help you. You will get a D for the class. So if you do the extra credit, you are much less likely to end up in that sort of situation. Standards of conduct. There's something really very important here, which is academic dishonesty. So, this is not a place where there's any space for academic dishonesty. There is an entire module that you have to do as part of module 0 at the very beginning of the class that walks you through what plagiarism is and what the issues are. And you are expected to understand. Right. And there's quizzes attached to that module. So, you will be tested on that knowledge, and then you will be held to that standard. So for a first offense of academic dishonesty, at minimum, you will receive a 0 for the assignment, and you will lose a letter grade in the class. So if you finish the class and you have a B, you will automatically have a C. Right. So after that, for a second offense, you will automatically receive an F in the class, and you will be referred for college level discipline, which you definitely don't want. So the bottom line here is do your own work, turn in your own words, make sure that you understand what plagiarism is, because I didn't know is not a valid excuse. Okay. Our semester schedule is here. it's essentially a module and a chapter a week, and we are going to go in order. So it's no surprises here. The weeks that are in italics, there's some sort of abnormality. So like there's a holiday of some kind or a long weekend or something like that, you know. The midterm week is the week before spring break. So, you know, you will have a spring break and there's nothing due or anything like that. The week before it is just for you to focus on midterm stuff. There is one group project involved in this class, and you're gonna start dealing with that around the midterm period. So yeah, that is the thing that I wanted to talk to you about with regard to your syllabus. And I also want to do another video about the first module, or rather module 0, but I will make that a separate video. So thanks so much for tuning in for this syllabus walkthrough. Please do you know, make sure that you read the syllabus in full on your own. I certainly did not cover everything. Thank you very much.